Life in general is kind of wild, right? Because I remember when I was growing up, I remember this one life lesson that kind of taught me pretty early in life about wasting your time. Because it's very similar to wasting your life in some ways, but you know what? Wasting your time is actually a bigger issue, and it's a bit different, and here's why. Now, this is a direct sequel to the wasting your life video, but wasting your time is honestly a huge one for me because like there's a lot of things in my life that I could have gotten back if I just simply just pursued my time wisely and used it better for other better things than just consuming stuff when I was a teenager and young kid. Like, it's okay to have all these hobbies and stuff as a kid, like watching TV shows and everything, but for me, I did not have a balance with anything, so therefore I had really nothing to really show for it until I got older with being productive in my 20s and so on forth. Like, I do remember as a kid that I was not really taking advantage of a lot of opportunities in high school when it came to like stuff I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do some programs, like to be in the high school football and everything, but at the same time, I let my anxiety and everything kind of hold me back, and I was also too busy just fucking watching other shit like on TV or watching anime or shows at home. And there's other things I could have done that I wanted to do, like actually pursue a YouTube channel, because I remember when I was young as fuck, around like 15, that I wanted to do a YouTube channel when I was younger. But fuck, when I started when I was about 18 on my other channel and then this channel as well, I felt like I was too late, but at the same time I realized that I was still young as hell. But still, that thing holding me in the back of my head kind of really messed with me for a long time. Procrastination in my life really took over me for a long ass time too. Like, I remember always about being a dreamer of certain things in life and not just fucking, just doing it, And it's terrible because with ADHD and procrastination, it's like a deadly tool. Like, you could fucking say, I'm gonna do this, and then realize, holy crap, it's been 3 months. Like, I remember as a kid, I was being a Let's Play channel on this actual channel that I have Call of Duty commentaries on now, talking about a game and everything. And then all of a sudden, I went to do the next part, and I realized, holy crap, it's been 7 months because I didn't realize I procrastinated so much. And yes, I was young and I had school in the way, but fuck, dude, if you want to pursue your shit like this, don't be a procrastinator like I did. And that's a huge, giant mistake I made when I was young. Well, I'm still young, but younger, if that makes sense. Nowadays, by a lot of young kids and teenagers, I'm considered unk status for some odd reason because I remember serving my fucking customers some food when they were teenagers, and someone goes, thanks, unk, and I give them this weird look like, bro, fuck, I'll see you in the same fucking retirement home. See ya, bingo, chump. He was like 10 years younger than me. Like, another thing that also made me learn this lesson pretty early on is that I wanted to learn guitar as a kid, because I wanted to be good at it, and I thought it'd be fun because I was always really into metal and rock and everything. Really loved the metalcore scene when I got older, and I thought it was really cool to learn guitar, and I tried it when I was 16, but unfortunately I did not stick with it, and I also had a really bad addiction to video games to the point where I've been playing them for like 12 hours a day, and I love video games. I do think it's fun for everybody, but I also made me realize that playing video games all day for almost like 8 to 10 hours longer than a fucking work shift, yeah, that's a problem, man. And it's actually a big time waster in the long run because while it is fun to pursue a hobby like that and achieve something, if you're not achieving anything out of it in the long run when you're older, it really is a defeating feeling realizing, holy shit, man, I could have done something more with my time as a kid to show off for it, And it's kind of a bad feeling for a lot of people as well. Now, when I was younger, I used to think that my grades would matter in school too, and I also found school to be a giant waste of time when I was younger, but it wasn't that I was wasting my time with school, it's just that I just didn't want to do anything outside of education for college or anything. But the good thing is I did graduate just enough just to go to college if I wanted to. But now I kind of understand that how much time I wasted just not trying hard enough in school as well. And it's also a crazy ass feeling too. But at the same time, y'all, you can't be dwelling on the past so much, but you do realize how much time you wasted and you don't even realize it. In the modern times of society now, I've noticed that there's a lot of things that are designed for us to waste our time, like as well, like constant Netflix binge watching, fucking watching YouTube all day with a YouTube addiction, and that's another thing that a lot of people don't talk about. And fuck, man, I kind of suffer from this too at times. Like, there'd be times I'll take a lazy day and watch YouTube all day, especially the very long meme format videos that are extremely long for over an hour. Like, I do remember when YouTube used to have a limit of like fucking 100 megabytes and like 10 minutes per day, or 10-minute length videos in general for the longest time before it got bigger. And it's also the same thing with smartphones, dude. Like, people checking our screen times and stuff. Like, you don't realize how much all that little stuff on our phones we look at on a daily basis does catch up to us. It's like, holy crap, man. No wonder why fucking time seems to be going by faster and faster as well, because we're too distracted from all the things that pursue us that we want to do. I will say too is, for example, my sister likes to waste a lot of time watching a lot of shows she watches. Like, she does complain about being broke at times, but at the end of the day, she does want just to live an average life and just kind of let the time go by, you know? She doesn't want to be anything super big, but I do know is that she is trying to pursue something to get more money eventually. But right now, dude, she's just trying to fucking just live her life to the fullest. The moral of the story is that you're not truly wasting your time as long as you're having fun and you're happy with your life. Because I remember this lesson when I was younger, procrastinating so hard. And I feel like if you procrastinate so much, you are kind of wasting your time if you're telling yourself that you want to do more. And that was the problem with me when I was younger. And goddamn, man, who knows what I could have fucking accomplished if I didn't do that, if I applied this mindset in my teenager years than now. There's a good chance I could have been a lot more ahead, but you know what? Who freaking knows anymore? But time is now, and the youngest you are is right now. Another thing that can waste a lot of time is that people who settle into toxic relationships. And yes, people on here do want to date and stuff, and I think that's great. If you want to pursue a partner, go for it. But if you're constantly wasting your time pursuing a toxic, negative partner that's always never going to be there for you and shit, and you don't want to leave them because you're too insecure, yeah, that's just a giant waste of time in my opinion, because you know what? You're only hurting yourself, and I get it. It's really hard for a lot of people to leave that, and I get it because some people are just that abusive and terrible. But at the same time, man, you got to say enough is enough. I also noticed that a lot of people take being young for granted too in some ways, because you know what? Anything can stop at any time in life too, because I've seen so many people just all of a sudden just die. I recently had a acquaintance that died that I knew that I grew up in high school with. Like, he wasn't really close to me, but the fact that he just straight up just died is kind of crazy, and he was only 29, and that shit kind of blew my mind too, making me realize that anything can just come to a complete stop at any given time. Because I remember this guy had dreams and aspirations of wanting to move to Florida, wanted to get married, wanted to have kids, but that never happened with him, and he ended up just dying. And it's so sad to really think about. It's really tragic. Like, live life to the fullest, enjoy your life, do whatever makes you happy. You know, consume all the content you want, consume all this, but at the same time, do not let procrastinations hold you back for what you truly want to do in life. Because I've seen a lot of people settle for a lot of things that they didn't really want, and it's really sad because a lot of them live in mediocrity because they're just not happy. And happiness is the most important thing. It's not about always the money and balance in life, but if they're not happy with whatever state they're in and they choose to be that way, you know, it's just not fun, and you should not let other people pursue that type of status for you as well. Anyways, everybody, what's your guys' opinions about wasting your time? Like, there's a lot of different types of viewpoints about people wasting their time. If you guys have one, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, because I like to hear about it, because everyone's perspective is a little bit different. I kind of look at time as like a more important thing than money, because at the end of the day, man, we are kind of trading a lot of time for money, but at the same time, that some people let it take over their life, and that's fucking crazy, you know? I used to be kind of like this, but now it's gotten a lot better. And I remember some people when I was younger that they felt like, oh, everything's just a waste of time if you don't make money, and I kind of disagree with that as well, because if you don't go outside the box and be creative with your stuff outside of the workplace or whatever the fuck you're doing, you're just gonna be fucking dead inside and soulless, and no one wants that. Also, to anyone that's also interested in booking calls, I am changing my work days to Tuesday through Friday, so anyone that still wants to book a call, I am changing my work hours Tuesday through Friday, working 6 to 10 around that time period. But don't worry, there's still plenty of slots available, so anyone that's interested, feel free. Alrighty guys, I hope you guys enjoy your life and live everything to the fullest. I'll see you later.